for starters, for me personally, it's about keeping the discussion going, right? Like I think, I want to say my first one was 3 years ago. We had a great discussion, and we followed up with it again. I think like at another panel, not necessarily at LaxCon, but another lacrosse event, and then we had another panel at LaxCon last year. So for me, I think the number one priority is keeping the discussion going, and then two, and you know, equally as important, is leaving the discussion with like actionable things to do. Like, here's what we're going to do to make it better. And so I'm excited to be a part of it, and the panel's great. It's got Sarah from You Can Play, Daniela from the Mexican national team and the WPLL,
yep.
And then also Jeremy from Nation United. So we're representing everybody, and hopefully we have a good discussion.
What have you seen in the sport over the last couple of years about action being done to grow the game?
Yeah, look, I think what I will say about lacrosse people in general is I think generally everyone like wants to see the next group do better than their group did, right? Like everybody kind of wants that. So a lot of people are giving back. I think we're kind of united finally at this point in our vision and how we're going to do this thing. But we're certainly not there, right? I still receive, from the inclusion perspective, I'm still receiving DMs, emails daily about incidents that happen all over the country. So we're not there, but I think we are in a space where like everyone's kind of pushing the right way.
Absolutely, yeah. So shout out to Kyle. The panel overall was great. Shout out to everyone on the panel, and obviously Kyle's a trailblazer, what he's doing with the PLL as well, leading the charge for that. I think first and foremost, the Sankofa clinics that we do, these are through different organizations. So the Boys and Girls Club or any local youth lacrosse organizations, and they're free, right? Players can come. We have equipment for them. We plan out different activities we're going to do, how we're going to introduce the game, and our aim is to just make it fun, just teach them the game, show someone who looks like them playing sometimes. Like, we have such a diverse team of all races, different ages, different places that people are from, and we just want to show like you can play lacrosse. Look at all of us. I'm a black female from Africa, right? And I picked up the game and ran with it. So I think the most important being just us reaching out to different organizations in different pockets of the U.S. and saying, we want to show you our favorite sport, and hopefully you'll like it too.
So Sankofa really is just trying to build and grow the game in underrepresented areas, so more inner city or rural areas where lacrosse isn't necessarily a hotbed, or where there's not a ton of access, and showing young athletes and young potential lacrosse players that this is what lacrosse can and should be, by showing them that the diversity within coaches and experience levels and all of that, to really get people really excited. So Natalie and I have both had the privilege of traveling the country and doing these clinics for thousands of kids, I feel like, at this point. So it's really a really great experience.
One thing too with the clinics is that it's a different platform when you're able to learn the sport through someone who looks like you.
Yeah.
And I think that's been really powerful, because yes, we have our national teams, but if you know anything about Puerto Rico lacrosse, our goal and mission is to bring the sport to the island, because it's provided so many opportunities for us here, and it's a really exciting game to watch and be a part of. So I think what Sankofa has done with us, and hopefully will continue to do with us, is teach these kids and just grow it with us. We're young, and we're always looking for assistance and guidance with people who have that structure.